Hi everyone. So I'm live streaming on YouTube. I started a few minutes late because I thought I'd already started streaming. I'm just checking it now. Okay, so it looks like it's working now. I wanted to. I tried earlier to see if I could start streaming using just OBS, but apparently I can't. I have to actually go to YouTube and say start streaming. Okay, so I've got another computer there. I'm going to check and see if any comments come in, and then I can answer you back if so. And if I want to answer, I'll do it here. We'll go here. How will I do it? I'll do it here. Okay. I'm not sure how to do this. Anyway, I'll have to check and see. I'll look at my channel, manage videos. I've only just started live streaming, so I'm not totally sure how to get this working. It's just not clear. Anyway. Customization. I was just trying to see how I can see the live chat, but that's fine. I don't need that for now. Anyway, I'll go back to my coding. So what I was trying to do, I was explaining earlier that I'm trying to make it so that when you click on this GitHub link, it goes to the main Yazz page instead of here. So what I'm going to do, so I've been changing these links from Yazz to Yazz/Yazz. So here's Yazz. Okay, so let's see if that works. This is just my local copy on my local machine. Yeah, it takes me straight to the right place now. And I think I also changed it on the another page. Okay. Anyway, it takes us to the right link. So that's one change I've made. Here you can see changing it from Yazz to Yazz, Yazz, Yazz to Yazz, Yazz. The reason I'm changing it is because on GitHub we have here, it says 1.8 stars, but we don't have that 1.8 thousand. We've got 498, and I don't want to show the wrong number. Okay, so if we go back here, we can see we change this page, change this page, we change this page. So linking to the correct GitHub repository, because people don't want to see my whole profile when they click on the project link. They just want to see the link for actually just this project, and then if they like it, they'll star it. Okay, so we can also, let's look at the application locally. Oh, just connecting to MetaMask. So let's just see. Now, how much ETH have we got? This is our RinkB test network. We've got 4 ETH. I'll actually just get a bit more, which I can do here. I think every time I go, every day I should just get a little bit of ETH. So I go into my wallet, send me ETH, and it should send some. I don't know how long it takes, but I had 4.7 ETH. Let's see if it's just 15 seconds or longer. It hasn't updated yet, but I don't know if it's going to take longer. Oh, there, see 5.2. So we've got that from the ETH 4 set, which gives you free ETH on the test networks. Test networks, the ETH isn't really worth anything, though. Well, it's worth something because people need it for testing. Anyway, so we're at the following stage. This is where we left it last week on Friday, and I haven't done anything since then. So we're here, and we say when we compile it, we can compile a contract, and then we say deploy it, and when it deploys it to the test network on Ethereum, and then it should make a new control here. Let's just wait a bit. Oh, there. So you can see that's a new control. It's a copy of this control, but the thing is, I think what we need to do is I think we need to replace parts of that code so that we can customize it. Maybe the first thing we can do is change the icon. So let's just change that from, let's just get a logo, the logo. Let's just use this. Something tiny. Let's go here. Public. Let's just see how big it is. Sharon, find a 200k is too big. I don't want anything like that. A tiny ETH icon. Oh, that's much better, yeah. So that's a bluey. Call it that. So we want to give it this blue ETH logo. So now we have to figure out how to do that. So I guess the first thing is, well, we're here. So when we do deploy, we call this thing save component. Ah, so here, save component. No, copy component here. So here's where it puts the name EVM from the EVM contract control. It changes it to Zuber control. We have, there is something where it can replace a whole load of text. Let's have a look. What's that called? Right, save code. That is called delete code. Yeah, this must be it. So here we want to say let's see what's the name of the logo. The logo is stored as logo URL. Okay. So let's say yeah. Let's delete the logo URL. Insert a new logo URL and this is what's called ETH blue, isn't it? I'm going to insert this can be the URL. So if logo value, if logo value, so we say here, if there isn't already a logo value, then we delete it. But then no matter what, we insert a new one. Let's see if this works. Probably not, it hardly ever works the first time. So we do, this is the original logo, we do compile, we say deploy. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, there's an error. Code is not defined. Okay. That would be... yeah. I need to check, because it's called source text, is where we're reading the original EVM contract from here. So, now let's try it. So the new control should appear here if it compiles. Compile, deploy. Let's see if this works. Let's have a look. Okay. So there. It just showed a normal button. Because I probably... No, I just used a normal... You used the icon because I copied it. The address from that should have been ETH blue. But that's good, it did replace the icon. Okay, let's see here. So you say new DApp, make a new control, compile it, deploy it, deployed. Oh, I didn't find it. What's it called? Logo. Let's see. Oh, Blue ETH it's called, not ETH Blue. Okay. So Blue ETH. Let's try that again. Let's see. Here we say new DApp. Do it here. Compile it, deploy it, confirm it. Okay, let's see. There, now we have that nice blue logo, so we can see so it looks different to the normal one there. So that can be like an ETH contract. Okay, so let's see the changes. We added this blue ETH logo, and we changed the logo. Change the logo of the compiled ETH smart contract. Let's say compiled with the ETH smart contract component. Okay. But then what do we want to do is see. I think so. I think we want to. Should get that. We had one we'd hard coded earlier. So let's have a look at that. This demo contract. So we want to read like the properties, like here we've got increment. So to read those, we have to get the ABI. How do we do this? Let's see. If we want to get the ABI for the contract, we know it's there. It's a string. No, what did we do here? ABI. Well, let's just see, does it store that ABI first? No, the API is empty. So it copied the code, but it didn't populate the API. Do we want that ABI? Let's see. In the demo, we don't have it. But the reason we don't have it in the demo control it is strange. Do we need it here? Oh no, I think we did have it then, didn't we? Yeah, we do. Here, yeah, we do. Here, this is the ABI. Okay. So increment is a function. So what we need to do is we need to say input name is count as a property. Type. Oh, we need to look at these types. So this has a type of function. They both have a type of function. The first thing is we have to copy the ABI. Maybe we should include that demo contract so that we can see it and what it looks like in the editor. Yeah, we could do that. Let's have a look. get it from there. So that means now when we load everything up, we should get, yeah, that's the contract. Yeah, you can see it's got the ABI there. And it has the methods. So we've got something to compare. So let's just check that in. Load the contract. Let's start. Okay. So we need to copy, but well, okay, let's just check. So we can see though that when we got that new contract, it didn't have that ABI as it should have had. So that's here. So we're here. So compile solidity. Let me say deploy. Yeah. There. But now, if we add that control, you can see there's no ABI. The only way we can get the ABI now is to say compile solidity. Okay, good. But we should just copy it over. So we need to say we don't really let's do, where do we get the properties from? We need to add a property here. Oh. Do we have any functions to amend these? I don't know. I really don't know. It's basically a list. Contains the ID. Oh, okay, so how do we add a property here? Let me think about this. We have a property. We know we can read this whole properties thing. Yeah, let's see how we access that. Oh no, we want to go here. Here we say, okay, the value of properties. We do it a few times here. So this is in our main Node.js process. We get the value of the properties here. I wonder when we save them. Where do we save these properties? Let's see. Maybe in editors where we save them. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, we do. So we save them in the actual editor, but now we're saying we want to save the properties, but not in the editor. We want to save them in the Node.js process. Let's have a look here. Okay, but anyway, we know here we can do this. So we can read the properties. So here, the first thing we do, a few comments needed now. Copy the main UVM control. It never harms to put a few comments in. Well, can do, but here it makes sense. Copy the, give the new control a new name. Give the new smart contract control a new logo. Blue Ethereum logo. Save the new smart contract component. Okay. But here I want to do let's say go through the properties. No, first we want to just copy the ABI. Copy over some properties from the existing smart contract instance to the new smart contract control as defaults. Okay, so these are going to be defaults, yeah. So, yeah. So we might. So the values exist. Let's have a look at this. What is a save helper? Yeah, maybe we can use this. This could be cool. Save helpers here. We've got save helpers here. I'm just watching my live stream on the other screen. Okay. If we have a save helper, then let's see. Here. Okay. Have we ended up replacing it? Have we done this in a lot of places? We've repeated it here. Okay. Well. It's just anyway, let's these are very generic functions, I don't want to change them. Oh, this can be useful. Replace between. Okay. Yeah, let's go here then. Let's say. Well, what do we want to do? We want to read from. We want to read the value of a property from one component and store it as a default in another. So we need some sort of function like read property. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're here. It might make sense to have it here. Okay, let's try it. At least it's in one place. So let's say read property value function. That could be here. Code, comma, property name. So we could do something like here. Read property value. Code, comma, ABI. Because it's ABI, isn't it? Yeah, ABI ID is what we want. And then we can say let I equals null. We say from let index equals null. And we say let I is less than properties length equals plus. Let property equals properties I, and say if property dot val dot ID this is weird though, because the property no, the property is not stored in the code, so it's not stored in the EVM contract by default. It's stored in the instance. We're looking at the class definition. So let me think about this. So this means, let's just see if this still compiles. Let's see if I've bugged it up. So what code has changed? I've really only added a few comments, haven't I? This is code not defined. Yeah, that's correct. So here, when we call copy component, we need to pass some stuff in. Back at that point where we have to think about what we're doing with generic code and whether to, how specific to make it. How long have we got? Oh, we might not make it in the next 10 minutes. But let's have a look. If we want the code, if we want the code, so I think we want the code to be I'm trying to think here. We want the. This always happens. I start coding something and then I realise it's not what I wanted, or it's not the way to make it work. But that's just normal. So when we where do we call this copy component? What my watch is telling me it's time to stand, so 10 minutes. Let's have a look. When we say copy component, yeah, we call that here. So what we should actually do when we say copy component is we should tell it what component we want to copy, and then some list of customizations. Yeah, I mean, and you'd have to, and then we could say default property values, and then here we could say something like the ABI we want to be yeah, we want it to be the current ABI value. Okay, so let's have a look here. Here. So we need to get a value here. Something like this, I think. Default property values equals that. Console. Maybe I should be using WebStorm now. Just so you know, all the time when I'm doing debugging, I'm using console.logs often, but I should use WebStorm because it lets me debug into the server-side code really well. Console.log. Let's have a look here. Let's just say here. Let. Here we can say something like here. Let. It just saves time if you have. Let's see what happens when we do that. We know that this was wrong. That should have anyway been that. Let's see. So we're here. New app. Put this in. Compile. Let me say deploy. So now when we're here, like at the moment we'll have to wait for console.log. Still waiting. Here. No, it was an object. So to see what was the error? Oh, save help is not defined. No, let's look at that second problem later. But do some string apply. Command now contour. Let's see. here, so new D app, make the contract, compile, deploy, and I'm here. So maybe I need to get, let's see what it says this time. I should get the error message as well, but here, you can see here it shows you the ABI's in. ABI. Okay, but that's good. That means here we can just say let properties to change equals subject. I don't know. Value string. Hang on, I might get confused here. We want to pass. Okay. Object of keys for this. Yeah, this is where WebStorm would be good, so I should buy that. Default, so properties to change would be here. So if I do that, let's see what that comes out with. Compile. Deploy. We've only got a couple of minutes left, but let's just carry on. So here, let's just see what properties it thinks it's reading. You see, yeah, so good. So it's got ABI. So then what we can do is then we can loop through these properties to change. We can say let property change index. How did we do it here? Let's just do 4. And we can say here let property change index equal, and we say less than that length, and we say, then we say let property to change equals properties to change property to change index. Then we can say let Oh, then we can console out. We can say this one's wrong here. This should be right. Property name to change equal. That should be that. So then that is just the property name to change. Properties to change. Property name to change is equal to that, and then that is property name to change, and then here we just say the name is equal to default property values. Let's see if this even works. I'll log off in a minute anyway. So I've just gone over time. So we're here. We try and compile Ethereum control. Deploy it here. I think what I'll do when I go offline is I'll buy that WebStorm from IntelliJ, or whatever they're called. You can see the API is there, that's the correct value. Okay, that's fine. The rest of it works. I'm just gonna I can't do much yet because I have to fix this bug here as well. Okay, but anyway, what we did today, I'll just show it. We changed the logo. We linked to the correct GitHub repository from the website. We changed the logo of the smart contract that we create, because what we do is when we create a smart contract in Ethereum, we don't want it to be that you have to guess the function names. We want it to be like, we want it to be something like this. So, you add a control, and if you want to interact with it, you can just say something like, you can just say dot increment, which is simple, so we're trying to create these. We're taking a copy of the smart contract control, and we're trying to add these helper functions to make it easier to interact with the control. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye. How do I stop the live stream now? Let me see.